How's it going? I got a Garrett AT Pro here that I'm going to run on my test bed that I'm doing other metal detectors with. Test bed's quite a bit older. You can see some reworked dirt a little bit. It's just the top a little bit, so it's been in a while. And I'm going to get going right away on this thing. I got running it in zero mode, meaning everything's going to come up, but we'll watch the VDIs. And then sensitivity is maxed out. Let's see, as far as ground balance, make sure it's ground balanced. We're good to go. I've tried playing with ground balance on it, see if you go negative it'd help or not, but it don't. Okay, the first target is a 4-inch quarter. Coming up as a quarter, 84, 85. Second target is a 7-inch quarter. Same thing. Registering good. Third one is a 10-inch quarter. See, that's coming up as iron for the most part. Whatever way you hit it. Fourth one is a dime at 4.5 inches. Pretty good job there. And then a dime at 8. I don't think you'd attempt to dig that. Well, this way you might. We're going to give it 1 point for that 8-inch dime, pulling it in one way. And then a 5-cent piece at 6. Good job there. 5-cent piece at 8. Yeah, we're going to only have to give it 1 point on that one. It was hitting one way. Silver ring, I'm sorry, 1 cent piece at 2 inches. If you can see the VDIs, you know, you're running 81, 82. Now here's a zinc penny. 75, 76, so it does a real good job of distinguishing them two. Now a silver ring at 6 inches. That's a digger there. But, well, I'd still dig it. You got to give it 2. Now a Morgan dollar at 11. Something worth looking into. Yeah, it hits it. And then a 15-inch deep brass candle holder. Didn't think it was going to do that. Now we're going to hurry up, move on down to a 4-inch deep bottle cap. I like seeing that. Pulling that. It's letting you know that that's not a coin. Now, the harder one, a 10-cent piece with 4 rusty nails around it. It's only pulling in the iron. Same that way. Not doing it. 25-cent piece with a big nail, rusty nail beside it. We'll let it hit it that way. That way it's only pulling in the nail. Now, 2 pull tabs, 3 inches deep. Easily tell that them are pull tabs. Can slaw, which some metal detectors do struggle on this. That's 2 inches deep, and I'd say pretty close to the size of a quarter. It knows it's aluminum. A 25-cent piece, 4 inches deep on end. Hitting it no problem. 10-cent piece, 4 inches deep with 2 rusty nails. Only pulling that iron in. There we go. It's trying. You know what, I'm going to give it a point for that. Okay, now here's a penny, a dime, I'm sorry, a penny, a nickel, and a dime, 2 inches apart, 4 inches deep. That's pretty good recovery there. We gotta hand it to it for that. Now, a 1 cent and a 10 cent with 7 rusty nails. Now, would you stop for something like this? Every once in a while, it's hitting that way. You know, I'd stop and mess around with this more, and then you'd find out that there's something in there, so we'll give it a point for that. Now a quarter at 12 inches deep. Nada. Nothing. Alright, last row, 22 bullet at 2.5 inches deep. Is that something you'd most likely dig? It is picking it up. Now, 10 cents, 4 inches deep with 5 nails, 2 inches above it. Nothing. And then a dime at 11 inches. Nothing. So there's for the in-ground ones. Let's move on to the real small targets. Alright, as far as small items, you're going to see a little bit of chatter in here when it's sitting like this, but I don't want to turn the sensitivity down. Not sure why it's doing the chattering. I just, got done with the test bed. Could be a possibility, maybe my phone, get that out of the way. But anyways, first target is going to be a 24 karat 1 grain of gold. Very, very, very small. Now, running the same settings, basically wide open. Doing an excellent job. It's actually pulling that thing in about 2 inches away. Next one is an iron meteorite. Not much iron in it. You're not going to be finding iron meteorites with this. Anyways, this small. Yeah, and I'll try it. Stony meteorite. Very little iron in it. Nothing. Now the third test is 3 pieces of copper ranging from large, medium to small. Very, very, very small pieces of copper. Here's the larger one. No problem at all. Medium one. No problem. The small one. Not doing it. That's it for the small test. Alright, all in all, not too bad of a detector. Of course, you got your waterproof design, which really is a plus with these for versatility. But as far as depth, it's kind of average what I'm seeing with the regular coil compared to some other detectors that I've had. Tesoro Vaquero is blowing it away. I haven't tested a force core, but I'm telling you, This hasn't got nothing on them. But overall, separation's pretty good, but it doesn't seem to be able to pull the iron out or distinguish coins from iron as good as what I was hoping. Very versatile metal detector. Doesn't feel too bad in your hands. Ease of use. I got to give it 2 points. A lot of buttons and that on it versus 3, but it isn't too bad. It'd be a close 3-pointer there. Weight and balance, again, fairly light detector. Not too heavy. Not built too bad, so we're going to give that 3 points. So the total points on this was 38 points out of 66, which isn't too bad. I'll put the information on the other detectors I've tested with it along with this, so you can kind of get a comparison. So there you go, the Garrett AT Pro. Supposed to go fishing tonight, and I doubt we will. Messing with metal detectors too much, wife's gonna be pissed.